here, there was a truck in the parking lot, a couple guys shed hunting. So I swung around. Hopefully they didn't see me. I like to remain like a ninja in the woods. I don't like people know where I'm at, but I've been walking down this transition line and I kind of came to like a little micro point. There's actually a scrape over there. Looked like a scrape. A couple small rubs, but I don't know if you can tell behind me. There's some pretty good trails right there. So those beds are back over there. You can't see on the camera. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this trail. There's even a small rub right there. Pretty small, but I'm going to take this trail out there and then get over to the beds and then just work them. Probably check some of this other stuff out too. Probably beds under all this, but I'm going to get soaked. Everything's all wet. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So we're not 40 yards from the mainland. There's a nice hump here, nice bed. Elevated, you can really see all over. It's a really good spot right here. I'm gonna mark this actually. Heavy trails going this way and that way. I'm gonna take that one towards the beds. This is being used a lot. It could be a small buck, could be a doe, I don't know. Looks like it's being used like right now. Because, yeah, if you look, see this new growth? That's new growth trampled down. You got hairs. So it's being used right now. And when I was walking in, there was tons of fresh tracks. So there's deer in here right now, which I'm surprised. There's not a lot of food, but this is all browsed on. You can see this is all browsed. This is all browsed. Look at these trails. Trail going this way, it's beat up. This trail. We're right by the parking lot. I mean, literally, the woods is like 75 yards, and they're right here. Everybody is using the trail, and they're going way in the back. All this stuff is right here. People are walking right past it. Me included, because I've hunted way in the back a bunch too. And the deer are right here. Interesting stuff. That's why you gotta get out here and look, man. You gotta come scout these swamps. There's a nice tree with some leaves on it. Get about that high. That might be a potential kill tree right there, because our beds are right back over there. One option maybe. Alright, so here's that tree. I think that would be a good kill tree for hitting some of this stuff. But those main beds, they're still like 124 yards away. So this is not close enough. But it's a good option, and you don't have to get super high. Just get high enough above here and you can shoot all of this. So deer come out of there. You have all this you could shoot. There's a nice trail right here. And you could slip in from the mainland. So not a bad option, but I don't think it's close enough. Gotta get closer. And absolutely, totally, you would have to come in here on a windy, dreary, maybe a rainy day, because you're not gonna sneak in on these deer. No way. Not with this water, and it's always wet here. I've hunted here for many years. It's always wet. Alright, so I made it to one of the bigger bedding complexes. You probably can't see it on the camera. There's actually a really nice rub back there. I didn't even notice the first time I was here. Kind of reaffirms the fact that coming back to these things multiple times, you know, you miss things. But, I mean, that's pretty decent back in there. Another one to the left of it. Heavy trail going out. So when I was walking in here, there were several trees over there that I could hunt. So I marked a couple of those. This is not the best bed. This is not like the Whopper one, which is a little further down, which we're gonna go to next. But there's also some trees over there, and there's a trail going that way. So I'm gonna go over to that other bed and do that one first. But there's definitely some spots you can hunt here. There's that big tree that we were under. If you could get to that, that's about 75 yards away. So there's definitely some options, but like I said, it's gotta be on a windy, rainy day. All right, so here's the good one, the best one. It's just a huge bedding complex. Right on the edge, there's a lake right over there. Good transition line, good escape and evasion everywhere. Go that way, go that way, and go that way, and go the way I just came. But there's trees. We have trees over here, so I'm gonna take this trail, see if I can find a spot where I can set up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my onX tracker on while I walk this trail to the kill trees and use that for later. So here's a view from the bed. Look at how big this trail is. And it goes off in two directions. It goes this way, and then it goes this way. What's interesting about this is like how wide it is. It makes me think that something with a big rack could go through here. And right off the bat, I mean, we got a tree there, we got a tree there. There's a tamarack there, which is probably too thick. There's a whole little area right there I would imagine has beds in it. But that tree over there doesn't look bad. I mean, it's pretty close. You'd have to be uber quiet and make sure that you set up not too high, because that deer could see you if you get too high. But if he comes out, goes this way because he wants acorns or he wants beans, this way is lake and like hundreds and hundreds of yards to get to anything. He could go that way though, which a couple hundred yards and he could hit oaks that way. So that's a possibility. But if we put in a hunt there, maybe we see this deer get up, see which way he goes. If he doesn't come in, could be an option. So that's the mega bed right there. Predominant winds coming this way. I think we'll take and look at these trees first. I just have a feeling there's going to be beds under them. I think that's our best option. And look at this trail. Little rub. I mean, maybe you could get in that tree right there. Just right up there. This looks like maybe something beds here sometimes. Ooh, that was deep. Maybe right there. Definitely right here. Oh, this is where I was at last week. Yeah, we probably don't want to be right here. Something would be bedded here probably. So I think that tree's too close. So I'm gonna turn my tracker off and go back to where I started, turn it back on and walk to that other tree. So I kind of creating a little bit of a map. Whoa. Just went knee deep. Gotta have hip boots out here. All right, so that's the bed, the Mamma Jamma bed. We're about 65 yards, maybe 70. I forgot my rangefinder. I was gonna bring it. I think I found the tree. Now it's a stick tree, it's bare, but if I almost think that a saddle might work here. If I got like one stick high, put my platform up and hid behind the tree, I might be able to make this work. I have to be high enough though to get over there. I mean, that's where he's gonna come out. So if he's gonna probably walk right by there, and that's probably like a 30-yard shot. which I'm totally comfortable taking on a deer, especially a booner. So that's a tree. There's also this tree. This tree might be a better option because there's a little bit of stuff on it. It's all dead. But this would be an easier shot to hit that, but man, that's close. There's also a trail coming this way. There's another tree over there. I think that one. But if I get there, I don't know if I could cover all this. Mamma Jamma bed. All those have the other good beds in them. I'm thinking he gets out and he comes down this trail right here. That's an easy shot. If he goes that way and meets up with those other deer, I don't have a shot. So maybe that tree covers it both, but I don't know. And there could be deer bedded here too, so you know, that's, you know, getting like right there in a saddle might be a good option. But if I got too high, I would just get spotted. And this tree's kind of leaning. It's kind of like leaning this way. I could get like right there. That's kind of more level. But then I got all this crap here. I'd probably have to bust some of it out. It does look like it's all dead. I don't mind breaking dead branches on trees. Yeah, it's all dead. I could come back again. I could come back and with a couple sticks. I forgot my stick. I always bring a stick. A stick is really helpful when you're scouting because you can put it up, and I have an aider on there. I can climb up and kind of get a better view. Like when I'm scouting and picking kill trees, I can kind of see what my view is. But tell you what, man, this is it. Like, I think this is the spot for sure. I'm happy with this. This would be an aggressive move, and it looks wide open. You know, when you see it, there's a kill, there's the beds. When you see everything, it looks wide open, but all this stuff is gonna be, it's gonna be up higher come deer season. And I'd probably try to hit this early season. And if I try to come out of this tree, there does look like there's a trail going through here. So I'm digging it. I'm gonna mark that tree, this tree. I'm gonna go mark those, maybe 2 trees over there. And then I think what I'm gonna do is go scout something else, because I'm pretty happy with what we got here. I've already hunted that way. So I know I have a tree all set up, ready to go. I think it's too far for this though. You know, unless we hunt here and I start seeing that deer go that way, then maybe I can adjust and come back the next day and hunt down over there if the wind's right. It makes sense on a westerly wind. There's that point that we showed you on the map. It's hard to see that point way out there. It's far away. But that wind is going to blow this way. That makes sense that that primary bed would be on the farthest side, because right there is the cattails and then it's lake. So that deer, if it's a mature deer, he can scent check that whole point just by laying in that bed. Question is he going to get up and go that way, or is he going to come this way? I just don't know the answer to that. So I don't know, but it'll be exciting because hopefully we can come back here and hunt, and then we can reference this video, especially if we pull it off. Freaking love this crap, man. So I gotta mark some trees and get moving.